stranger to slashing up tires. Don't disrespect me. I cracked the whip. Get in a frenzy, make you see the not dead. I wanna do bad things, but make your mama say, wish she never met me. Baby, it's true, I rip through the chains, drew my muzzle off, and I'm coming your way. Don't care what you think about me. Reckless fantasy. Yeah, I'll be what I be. There's nothing you can see that's gonna change me. Whoa, 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 wild and free. Whoa, 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 wild and free. 'Cause I'm wild and free. Yeah, whoa, 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 whoa.
Hello everyone, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday afternoon football.
We're coming to you from the North Melbourne Recreation Reserve. This should be a classic between North Melbourne and Footscray. Time is running out to stake a claim for a top 8 berth or a top 4 berth. There's not much margin for error now.
The skipper leads his team out onto the field.
I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I've tipped the Dogs. There are a couple of things their opponents could look to exploit, but I'm not sure they're good enough to pull it off. This team at its best is very hard to beat.
We'll see if you're right, Harf. Thank you.
Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle.
It's first up against 11th, and both teams have plenty to prove.
Saturday afternoon footy is underway. Smith wins it out of the centre. Hines, Billings was committed to the contest. Somehow released the ball. The Roos have won it back. That's a strong mark.
Pokes it into the pocket.
Good discipline. Defense.
Happy to concede a behind.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Looking for a quick transition.
Normally delivers. Who's front and centre? Walker. Incisive handball. Hines. Out of the congestion. Harms. Kicks inside the forward 50.
Keast doing what he does best. He'll feel that one. He steps over the line with a footy, and we've got a throw in. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
The Roos might be in front, but there's room for improvement with their kicking. They've been sloppy at times.
Newton. Jacques got in the way. Breaks the line. We know how good he is in these situations, but not this time.
I don't know who his opponent is, but he's just been given a warning.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Hardiman with a chance to run. Slowing it down. Walker within range can make them pay.
He's a decent field kick, but we don't get much chance to see him kick a goal, so this will be interesting.
Kicking for his first.
Smith! Right spot, right time.
Tough angle. Could go around the corner.
That was never in doubt.
That will do his confidence the world of good to start like that.
The Dogs with the first goal. Haggard,
The winner there.
Urquhart,
Dow.
only knows one way. Walker, desperate to win it back. This spells trouble. He's stopped in his tracks. He's set upon. The umpire says he had no prior. Good ruck work. Hines, leading from the front. The kick is precise.
What's he got on offer?
He might have thought about the corridor. Lewis, it's a hot footy.
He's miscued that one.
That's the value of pressure.
They'll take the patient approach. Newton, dangerous to leave on his own. He doesn't waste many. Defence 101 there. Kennedy, Carmichael,
Looking to hit up the short option.
Vandermeer, all on his own. Kicks to space. Core, picks off the pass. Neat little stab kick. It's come unstuck. This might be a chance for the high flyers.
Dolan.
With the big fist. McPherson, he needed a cleaner pair of hands. The pickup is superb. Kennedy chops it off.
That's commitment to the cause. They're tackling with great intent.
Haggard slaps it out. Dow. Bath crosses the paint. Gardner is a rock in defence. Searching kick. Good work rate. Dishes it off. Darcy picking their way through. Jacques is hard to beat one-on-one. Doesn't often waste it. Hines had it and lost it. Harms
In his natural habitat. Threadgold. Runs onto it.
Core. That's skillful.
Spent what he didn't have.
Butler needs a good decision. The kick is a poor one. Can he hit a target? Kennedy, strong grab.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
The Dogs have started brightly with the first two. The big men fly. Urquhart, they need to hit the scoreboard here. Bah! Uses the body well. Dow, he's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Roos have opened their account. Haggard wins it down. Urquhart. Butler. He's been busy so far. Walker
Makes good contact.
dealt with the pressure.
Hanson Jr. just had to get it out.
Wine.
They have absolutely spifflicated him. That's holding the footy.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
They'll contest in the centre square. He'd like that one back. Emmett.
Hines. What's he got on offer?
Good penetration on the kick. Punched away. Dersma harassed into an error.
Jacques takes an excellent grab.
Kicks inside the forward 50. Walker has it within range.
The Dogs with a late chance.
Say, a minor score.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
Gold. He's taken a beauty.
In no hurry here. Craig Peters couldn't mark. Butler, good ball handling under pressure. Kicks to centre wing. Bah! Got to the right position and hung on. Can he find a teammate? Selwood wins it back. Great mark. The Dogs in front at quarter time. Positives for both sides and a great game in prospect.
Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Dogs started much the better, but you just know there'll be a response. It wouldn't surprise at all to see a series of momentum shifts throughout this match. If that occurs, it will come down to who can make the most of their time in the ascendancy.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Huggard got his palm to it. Newton, Dow, takes the hand pass. Emmett heads them off at the pass. Can he impose himself on the match? Keast making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Smith navigated the traffic. Jones, Craig Peters. In he goes. It's there.
Typical small forward's goal there. He's a real live wire inside forward 50.
The Dogs with 3 of the first 4. Good ruck work. Harms. He's got support.
They are hunting the ball carrier.
Throws it on the boot.
Hines.
Fumbles it. Butler. Huggard might fancy himself here. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
To finish off the good work.
That's close. He liked it off the boot, and now he likes it more.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Newton with a chance to send it forward. Butler in no man's land. Terrific tackle. Uses the non-preferred. Carmichael hunting the footy.
He's drawn a crowd.
And we will do it all again. Smith with a deft tap. Newton, sloppy hands, and they've turned it over. Lewis has a vice-like grip.
What's he got on offer?
He's had little impact so far. Second effort needed. Craig Peters. Jacques. Jones, an ever-present threat. He's kicked a goal.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Dogs have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Smith got his palm to it. Kennedy read it well. Emmett towards full forward. Lewis is the target, and he marks.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
He's given it a tug and missed.
Whatever their score ends up being today, it'll be at least 5 points short of what it should have been.
Looking for a quick transition.
Hardiman can keep it moving. The Roos not at their best so far. Not sure what the idea was there. Pokes it into the pocket. Kennedy. It's no place for the faint-hearted. He'd like that one again. They need a spark. They've turned it over.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
He hasn't kicked it very well. Haggard spoils. Throw in deep in the pocket.
The Dogs would arguably be sitting on a greater lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. They sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
Who can get the clearance? Panicked under pressure. Fisher gathers into the middle with the kick. Bath takes a beauty. He doesn't waste many. They've opened them up here. Normally delivers. Dersma has found some space. Bath running in support.
That's not like him.
He's been quiet. He'll be sore in the morning. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Emmett smashes it out of there. Harms.
He picked his pocket. They cannot keep him quiet.
Wine.
Not on my watch, he says. They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
The two big men do battle. Dow. How will the umpire see this? Stevens getting involved. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Couldn't get a disposal. Dow met solidly.
He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that.
Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Haggard showing his skills. Newton. Urquhart. Dow. That's a bit of a waste.
How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
Searching kick. Kennedy says thank you very much. The Dogs are playing some great footy. Croft went bang. Goad tries to bulldoze his way through. Spills out in the tackle. Bath stripped of it. Got the handball away. White.
A quick getaway wasn't possible. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing.
Haggard
Has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard.
Who's at home?
It's loose inside the 50.
Dersma.
When one tackle just won't do. Neither side able to clear the footy.
Emmett with a deft tap. Craig Peters. He'll be annoyed by that. That's unusual. Gardner swoops. They've given it back onto the non-preferred. Bath almost threw it out. McPherson heads towards goal and does not let them down.
That's a triumph for persistence more than anything, and they needed it too.
Goal for goal. Good close match unfolding. Emmett with a deft tap. Harms is there in the clinches. Lewis. It's a tough game on the non-preferred. Anyone's ball. Gardner. Who's front and centre? Vandermeer. White. Couldn't burst through.
He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Gardner wins it back. Kennedy. That's skillful. Foot race on. Who can get there first?
No easy exit. It's not a fair fight.
It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Emmett looking for territory. Harms.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
A midfielder who consistently hits the scoreboard is a real valuable commodity in modern footy.
The Dogs by 14. Haggard smashes it out of there. Newton. Threadgold can send them into attack. The halftime siren sounds and the players will retreat to the rooms with lots to contemplate.
Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Roos have had more inside 50s, but the quality of those inside 50s hasn't, on the whole, been what they would have liked. It might be time to lower the eyes and keep hitting targets until the right scoring opportunity opens up. They might also try to open up some more space inside their forward 50.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Dow.
Bah! Had his name written all over it.
He'd kick this more often than not.
Big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
That first goal so important.
Haggard slaps it out. Urquhart. Errant handball, and they've turned it over. He's wrapped up. You have to be tough to play this game.
White wins it back.
Hasn't seen a lot of it.
Stripped of the footy. Croft. Core is calm in a crisis. White cuts it off.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Dogs are keeping them at arm's length.
Haggard showing his skills. Urquhart.
Centre square, loose ball. He's besieged.
They're tackling with great intent.
Haggard punches it out of the ruck. Managed to get a handball away.
Urquhart.
Bath, dangerous to leave on his own. Stevens has a way of drawing the footy. Dersma uses the body well.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
We've got a two-kick game if he gets it, and he does.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
The Dogs leading it by 8 points. The big men fly. Harms, he'll work all day.
Vandermeer. Hines. Scrounges a kick.
Hardiman couldn't hold it under pressure. Tomlinson accepted the invitation. Butler, that's good work rate.
Can he find a teammate? Jack takes an excellent grab.
In no hurry here. Drives it inside the forward 50. Hardiman clears the area. Keast, dangerous place to lose it. Croft. He's put it through.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Dogs
With a steadying goal.
Haggard with the tap.
Urquhart.
Clever kick. It's a poor entry. A waste, really.
Straight in the back. Simple decision for the umpire. Neat little worm burner.
Craig Peters works hard to present. Vandermeer can run with the footy. Can he impose himself on the match? Thumped away. Keast cops some unwanted attention. He's kicked it the wrong way.
Bouncing ball.
White didn't need to be asked twice.
He hasn't had much influence. Can he kick a goal? No. That's ended up taking the behind post.
McPherson with a chance to relieve the pressure. Waiting for someone to come at him. No wonder coaches go grey. Can he hit a target? They'll need to be more careful than that.
Blasts away, and that's out on the full.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by. Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
From 25 metres. Don't tell me he's missed. He has.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Looking for a quick transition. Whitlock pushes into
On his own. Sizes up what's ahead.
He's been called to play on. I've liked his game today.
Gardner, where would they be without him?
Tidy ball.
Good work rate. You can see their confidence growing. Croft, no one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
This is going to have to be a terrific kick, but he's certainly capable.
I think that's going to come up short. Huggard had it and lost it. Goad wins it back. Carmichael.
We've seen that before.
Emmett under pressure.
Time to turn on the Jets.
McPherson
Showing some pace.
Dow
On a lead. What's he got on offer?
neat little stab kick.
Bath read it well and claims the mark.
Looking to peg one back. Sexton knew the tackle was coming. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Smith punches it out of the ruck.
Hines.
Emmett takes the hand pass. Vandermeer. He's lost it. Billings. He's been quiet. Hardiman making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Good tackle.
They have absolutely spifflicated him.
Great tackling technique there. Punch clear. Butler knew where the help was. Dow. Goad. Was that a legal disposal? Billings gathers. Kicks at goal. And that's ugly. He hasn't even scored. Good kick. McPherson has charged into space. His field kicking is normally first rate. They're moving the footy well here. Taking time to assess the options.
Going at his second.
Needs to get every piece of it and doesn't. No score registered.
Three-quarter time and still anyone's game. Time for the coaches to see if they can will their charges over the line.
Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Roos have made their opposition work hard for their goals, which is well and good, but they've had to work even harder for their own. They've got to take some risks with their ball movement. Maybe throw someone different into the forward line, because an honourable defeat will mean nothing.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
Smith, the winner there. Harms just shoveled it out. Vandermeer, the Dogs are bringing great energy. Whitlock has eyes only for the footy. Uses the non-preferred.
Sloppy disposal and a turnover. I felt that one from here.
The umpire will have it. Punch clear. Newton. This spells trouble.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
The defenders are always under pressure with how often the ball is coming down, and this game might be getting away.
The Dogs are having a lot of the play and making it count too. The big men fly. Emmett, Vandermeer. Through the centre square he goes. They can smell victory. Bounced straight off his chest. White.
Whitlock runs onto it.
Keast needs a good decision. He's caught. Squeezes the kick. That's a poor place to give the ball back. McPherson. Quality delivery by foot. Fisher.
The Roos have been out of sorts.
Sees an opportunity and plays on. Billings on centre wing is marked. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. McPherson got a fist in. Craig Peters. Jacques closed him down.
That's a shocker.
Missed the target by a long way.
Doesn't often waste it. It's come unstuck.
What's he got on offer?
Billings in the right spot. The Dogs are playing some great footy. Superb kick.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
Simple assignment. He shouldn't miss. Oh, he's hit the post. And that's a bad miss.
A goal there would have almost shut the gate.
No time like the present. Thread gold.
Can keep it moving. What can they muster from the back half? In no hurry here.
That is suboptimal, to say the least.
Maybe he could have gone himself.
The Roos on the ball now.
They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Bath. Fisher. A bit of a panicked handball. Newton.
Well, he had to try, I suppose.
Takes the logical option. They've given it back. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? He'll be sore in the morning. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Hardiman only knows one way. Urquhart. Newton in some space now. Sexton is there to thwart that play. Breaks the line. That'll go close to the line. Looking for some quick ball movement. Gets the kick away. Dow with a big fist. Harms
Relishing the contest.
Jacques. That's a bit of a waste. He's lost possession.
Hines. The Roos might need plan B soon.
White. Croft has a way of drawing the footy.
This to seal it.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
The Dogs have got it in the bag now.
The Roos really need to respond now. The big men fly. Newton, Dow. It's a hot footy.
They cannot keep him quiet. The fans will be happy to see this. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Dow, McPherson.
It's not a fair fight.
They've put themselves under pressure. Couldn't get a disposal.
Walker, again with a superior judgment. What's he got on offer?
Goes long.
Croft
is so strong one-on-one.
He's batting at 100% so far.
He hasn't kicked it very well. Tomlinson got to the drop zone. Good-looking kick. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way.
The Dogs are working harder at the present time, and they're reaping the rewards.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
Looking for a quick transition.
The kick is precise. Butler with a chance to relieve the pressure. Waiting for someone to come at him.
They haven't been able to buy a goal.
Butler, McPherson. They need a spark. The Dogs have all the answers.
Is anyone home?
Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Hardiman. Vandermeer wins it back. Great mark. Sets a task for the forwards.
Croft!
He's plucked it and should have a shot.
He just kept drawing the footy. That was his fifth mark.
That's a poor strike. Goad! Couldn't complete the mark.
The Roos have won it back. Huggard. The Dogs take the chockies again.
and they are playing a brand of footy that's going to take them deep into finals. What stood out to you today, Huff?
The Dogs.
Battled at stages, but they seemed to grow in confidence the longer the game went. They've ended up winning by a game-high margin, which probably flatters them a little bit. If they can be more consistent within games, then some bigger winning margins might be on the horizon.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Huff.
That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us. We'll catch you again soon.